Hey, how's it going? It's JT at Rubber City Motoring. I wanted to do, this isn't my normal gear. I'm on my phone here and I'm just going to do a quick upload to the channel. The Impala is back. I feel like I say that a lot, but it is, so let me give you a quick rundown of what happened the past month or so and kind of since my last update. I went back to the tuner 3 times to sort some idling issues and some, just drivability things. It would stall, it wouldn't idle properly. It was just kind of a mess all over the place. They've pretty much ironed it out. Now, between my dad and I, because my dad is retired and he has a little bit more free time than I have been, he, has that older gearhead knowledge, and we kind of decided let's just do plugs first and see what's up, because maybe they're all fouled, gross, whatever. So I was kind of poking around the forums and asking people what they run. A couple people reached out and told me, so I ran with an NGK. I have 6 of them in so far. I haven't gotten cylinder 2 and cylinder 8 yet. But here's the interesting part, and I kind of posted this on one of the Facebook groups. When my dad pulled spark plug number 6, it was covered in gas. And so you wonder, like, okay, is it because it's not firing, or is it because the fuel injector is leaking? Like, could be stuck open. I talked to some injector experts and that sort of thing. So long story short, with Summit Racing being right down the road, I went and bought a new fuel injector, put a trick flow injector in there, and it surprisingly cleaned up the idle quite a bit. And just that, you know what it is? It's like an initial like throttle blip where it would like stutter. Now it doesn't seem to do that. So it's good. It's not bad. I am having this crazy, it smells like it's running rich, which I'm wondering, I need to dig into it and adjust my fuel pressure. And I'm going to just dial it down and sort of work my way up and see, because the Golan, who built the lower end of the engine, pretty much their instructions said just start adjusting, increasing 2 pounds each. And if I recall, it was like 2 years ago. I feel like I'm at like 40 some pounds, which could be too much. I mean, because even now after it's sitting here, I just smell fuel. And I've had a few people like, riding with me going, man, it just stinks. It smells rich. So that's going to be, other than finishing the last 2 plugs, which I think for number 2, it's tough to see, but it's kind of like routed down there. I'm going to try to pull the alternator, and I think I can get to it that way. And then number 8, I have to pull the starter to get to. And most of the reason is because of these headers. That makes it a lot harder. Passenger side, or I'm sorry, driver side is clearly a lot easier to deal with there. So that is the latest on this whole saga. And what's interesting, after you do all this stuff and get this sorted, it's kind of almost like they tuned it for like a leaky fuel injector and dirty spark plugs. Now, let me know how much that really affects it or not. I mean, I'm sure I could probably squeeze some more power out if you have proper flowing injectors, one that's not stuck open. It could even improve the idle, because even it's set up now, when it starts, it just kind of jumps real fast to 1100 RPM and then slowly drops down. So I don't know, maybe that's normal for this setup. Maybe it's not, I don't know. But the cam, from what I've heard, is affecting the idle, like as far as like, you can't have too low of an idle, because if you do, you get the headlight flicker, because there's a little bit of a cam in it, nothing too crazy. So but what I'll do here now is, while I got the camera, let me go get my keys over here. I'll give you a little startup video. You can hear this thing. It's funny, I got my daughter's bike helmet in there, her car seats in the back. Gonna finish the video on the new seats in the interior here, but you can see it's already dirty. But there's my new carpet, floor mats, the new seat right there, shifter knob, and the armrest cover there. All right, so here we go. So that's it right there. That's the idle. Let's see if I give it a blip, see if it's cleaned itself up a little bit. So there's a little bit of a stutter there, if you can hear that. But it's not bad. That's as smooth as it's ever done that. And shut it off here. What's funny is people say, like, why don't you post a video, what's going on? I almost feel not embarrassed, but, like, I don't want to post a video of just, hey, it's done and here's how bad it is type thing. So but that is the latest. And to add insult to injury, this tire right here, I'm sorry, this is really long. This tire sitting at the tuner totally went flat, put a nail right through the inner sidewall, unpatchable. So a $300 Goodyear tire that had probably 500 miles, if that, because I had the backs done, if you saw that video, totally trash. Had to put a new tire on the back. It was like the saddest thing I ever saw. It was they're such neat tires and then just junk. Finally, last question I'm going to pose on this one, and this is kind of like the Impala community more than the LT1 group. It's got tri-Y headers, their clear image cats to a Borla cat back that has the Borla resonators, the Borla mufflers. Call me old, call me whatever you want. It's a little too loud for me. What would you do if you're the Impala guru on exhaust? What would you do to make it just a smidge quieter? Because it's like, I don't want to say I want to sneak around in the car, but like I also don't want to wake up the whole family if I decide to run out at 9:30 at night, or make all my neighbors mad. So I thought about adding a muffler, or even putting a different muffler than the Borla one on there. I don't necessarily want to rip off the Borla either. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? So, all right, that's the latest. 2 more plugs to come. I'm going to screw with the fuel pressure, and then I feel like I need a retune, but I don't know, maybe not. Let me know on that too. Thank you for watching Rubber City Motoring. I have a huge backlog of products I need to post. Some stuff on the Trailblazer, which isn't here. The Subaru, I believe, is going to be sold here very soon, so that will be no more. And yeah, so finally, and I have a new office/recording/editing room, so you'll probably see that really soon too. So, all right, thanks a lot. See ya.